Welcome to the nice news. Today lunch is cheese-filled bread with marinara cups and the broccoli with cheese, celery sticks, and a slushy with the mixed fruit. Today's weather is 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Be strong and stay focused. Why was 6 afraid of 9?
Why?
Because 987. Ambition is the path to success.
Show your house pride and order your house mask for $5 each. You can pick up a form to order your mask in the main office or the Grade House.
When
I popped off, then your girl gave me just a...
Hello, can you please state your name and occupation?
My name is Mrs. McCalligan, and I'm a teacher here at Holly Hill School.
Why did you decide to become a teacher?
I started volunteering in the classroom years and years ago when my daughter was in school, and I just loved being around the kids and teaching, and so I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Why did you choose to teach at this school?
I had applied to a couple different schools, but Holly Hill was really close to home, and they had a position to teach science, which is what I really wanted, and so that's why I chose this school.
Do you incorporate any social emotional learning in your lessons?
I do. So I do circle time with my students, and we talk about their thoughts and feelings and how they can react to things and strategies that they can use when they run into problems during the school day.
How will you engage reluctant students?
I first try to bond with them and try to work with them and figure out if there's any problems going on, and so if there's something that I can help them with to help them with their learning, then I can handle that first, and then we move on to whatever's in the curriculum.
How do you connect your lessons to the real world?
It's easy to do with science because science is everything that happens in the natural world, so we talk about things that everybody's familiar with that they experience on a daily basis.
What are some methods you use to check for understanding?
So I walk around and ask questions and make observations of the work that the kids are doing in class.
What are 3 words your peers, administrations, or students could describe you as?
Patient, fun, and sweet.
Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, that's the end of our interview. Thank you.
You're welcome.
My Night family, I'm so impressed with your responses to our Martin Luther King Jr. prompts in the Media Center. Martin said, hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. What did he mean by that? That hate cannot remove hate, only support from others. I love that idea, so we can support each other. You can't accomplish anything with hate, but you need to spread love and positivity. Here's another interesting prompt. If Martin were alive today, do you think he would be happy with what he sees? Why or why not? We have some no's because we still have some racism going on, people believe. We have some yeses because look at our school. We are together, not separated. So what do you think would he be happy with what he sees today? What kind of question would you ask Martin if he was alive today? We have some great ones right here, like, were you ever scared to say anything? If you could go back in time, what would you change? I wonder how Martin Luther King Jr. would respond to this question. Miss Moran's second grade class read Martin's big words and then did a special art project of 2 hands holding on inside of a shape of a heart. Just wanted to remind you guys that if you read a book, any book, and take a reading counts test, or you can come and talk to me and prove that you've really read it, you can get a prize right then and there. I pulled out some of my favorite books on the shelves to get you inspired and interested. So swing by the Media Center after school or get a pass from your teacher to come get a book.
What up, what up, what up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's goody? What's goody? What's goody? This is Jason Reynolds. You're back for another episode of the Right. You know what I've gotten really used to these days? These face masks, right? It's a part of our lives at the moment. It's a very real thing. And I was thinking about how weird it is when I walk around with a face mask on, not because I don't think it's the right thing to do, because it is, but because you can only see this much of who I am, right? Just my eyes, which I think is interesting. And then I started to think about, man, these face masks are basically like blank pieces of fabric that we put over our mouths. And I wonder if we could write one thing on the face mask to tell strangers as we pass them, what would it be? And it's got to be something good, something that might lift their spirits or make them feel more comfortable and safe around us, make them feel okay about the world we live in. If you could write one very short message on your face mask that every single stranger you pass got a chance to read, what would you write? And furthermore, what would you like to see on somebody else's face mask as they walk by? It'd be a cool thing to do. We're all human beings. We're all in this together. I think it's important that sometimes we remind each other of that humanity by doing very kind gestures, like thinking about what to write on our face mask to make somebody else's day better. I'm curious to see what you come up with. Let me know. And before I leave, let me say this. Please tell your mom and your auntie and your uncle and your cousin that thank them for working in the medical field. We're grateful for their service. Peace.
Hey Knights, I'm so excited to see the face mask with the words on it that you create inspired by Jason Reynolds. This one was created by an author that we have in our media center, Jarrett Lerner. And this mask says, ask me what I'm reading. So come ask me what I'm reading. Let's just share. I want to share some medals that people created by Jason Reynolds' last challenge. So this is by Gabriel and it is a Be the Light medal. How cool is that using our theme of our school? We have Ivy, who created this medal right here. Way to go, Ivy. And Fern, she likes to collect feathers. How cool is that? So you all earned your house some points. That's awesome. So over the weekend, work on creating a mask. Draw a mask with some positive words on it and come share it with me. I'll give you house points and I'll showcase it on the news. Have an awesome weekend.